Chaos wasn't supposed to erupt on a quiet Orange County afternoon, but that's exactly what happened the moment a random TikTok user's dad accidentally walked straight into Shannon Beador and caught her in full, unfiltered meltdown mode. And not just any meltdown, but a volcanic rant aimed straight at the one person Shannon once trusted more than anyone on Real Housewives of Orange County, Tamra Judge, or as Shannon now calls her, Tamra Grudge. The clip is barely 10 seconds in before fans began replaying it like a crime scene video, analyzing every word as Shannon unloaded months' worth of anger with no cameras, no producers, no glam squad, just raw emotion. Before we dive deeper into the chaos, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel, because what you're about to hear takes twists even Bravo couldn't script. The TikTok begins innocently enough. Emily Skulik's dad spots Shannon at a bar and goes over to say hello, not expecting anything more than a selfie. But Shannon wasn't in a picture-taking mood. She was in a truth-telling, no-filter, I've been holding this in way too long kind of mood. The moment she realized a camera was rolling, she didn't shrink back. She leaned in, and then she detonated. With zero hesitation, Shannon declared that Season 19 of The Real Housewives of Orange County wasn't messy, dramatic, or chaotic. It was freaking dark. A word she's never used publicly to describe a season before. A word that implies whatever the Bravo cameras showed was nothing compared to what happened off-screen. And then came the line that sent the Bravo fandom into a collective chokehold. Looking straight at the camera, Shannon said, "Tamra Grudge, I don't hold a grudge, but you tried to destroy my life last season." No metaphors, no veiled shade. A direct accusation from a woman who clearly didn't care about consequences anymore. If that moment wasn't explosive enough, Shannon kept going, her voice steady but shaking enough to prove these words weren't new. They were rehearsed, replayed, said aloud to Archie the dog at 3 a.m. over and over. "Last season you tried to destroy my life, and this season I gave you a gift." That word gift confused viewers at first, but Shannon made sure nobody misunderstood. She leaned closer to the camera and said, "I filmed with you. I laughed with you. I even went on a fucking trip where you packed a book called How Not to Be a Miserable Cow, and I went on that trip." It was the kind of line that made fans freeze the video and scream, because Shannon wasn't accusing Tamra of casual pettiness. She was accusing her of premeditated, suitcase-packed confrontation. Tamra didn't just show up ready for drama. She brought props. She brought a book. She brought ammunition. And Shannon still showed up, still filmed, still delivered the storyline Bravo expected from her. That was the gift she claimed she gave Tamra. Professionalism in the middle of what she believed was personal sabotage. But then came the twist nobody expected. Shannon revealed that she has not been asked back for Season 20. A veteran, a core cast member, a storyline anchor, and she doesn't know if Bravo wants her to return. This wasn't just drama anymore. This was Bravo business spilling into a random TikTok video. Fans immediately began speculating. Is Bravo second-guessing the casting after such a dark season? Are producers punishing the drama, encouraging it? And where does Tamra stand in all of this? Because the last time Shannon called her Tamra Grudge at the Season 19 reunion, Tamra snapped back publicly on X with one of the coldest lines she's ever delivered. This is coming from the girl who can't let anything go or move forward. I wonder how many times she practiced that line with Archie the night before. The wounds between them aren't just open. They're infected, festering, and threatening to swallow the show whole. Shannon's rant revealed fractures so deep within the cast that fans are now demanding Bravo bring her back precisely because of this chaos. Real Housewives of Orange County hasn't felt this raw or unpredictable in years, and suddenly Shannon's unfiltered honesty has become must-see TV. But beneath the viral soundbites, there's something darker brewing. Shannon's words hint at off-camera battles, collapsing friendships, and storylines Bravo never aired. And the truth behind what she's really talking about is far messier than anyone realizes. Part 2 begins right where the tension peaks, because Shannon's rant didn't just expose her feelings about Tamra, it revealed a much bigger storm brewing behind the scenes of Real Housewives of Orange County. When she said Season 19 was dark, she wasn't exaggerating. According to multiple fan theories exploding across social media, that darkness didn't come from petty arguments or shady confessionals. It came from cast members pushing each other to breaking points, accusations crossing personal lines, and friendships shattering so deeply that production couldn't even contain the fallout. And the way Shannon spoke in that TikTok video, you could hear exhaustion in her voice. The exhaustion of someone who felt cornered, misunderstood, and maybe even replaced. Because whether she wanted to admit it or not, every fan picked up on the real fear buried between her lines, that Bravo might be ready to move forward without her. But here's where the story takes another twist. Shannon didn't just talk about betrayal, she talked about loyalty. She didn't just claim Tamra tried to destroy her life, she claimed she still showed up for her. Filmed with her, laughed with her, stood beside her on cast trips. Which begs the question, why? If Shannon truly believed Tamra was out to sabotage her, why walk into the fire again? And the answer is simple: the show, the machine, the world of Real Housewives of Orange County, where friendships aren't just friendships, they're contracts, alliances, and survival strategies. Shannon was willing to give Tamra a gift because she believed showing up would protect her place on the show. But now, with Bravo silent about season 20 contracts, that loyalty feels like a gamble she might not win. Meanwhile, Tamra Judge is no stranger to conflict. She practically built her persona on it. And when Shannon slammed her at the reunion with the now infamous Tamra Grudge line, Tamra snapped back instantly, calling Shannon the real grudge holder and mocking the idea that Shannon rehearsed her zinger with Archie the night before. Tamra's brand is immediate retaliation. Shannon's brand is emotional buildup. Those two energies colliding again in season 19 created a volcanic eruption producers couldn't control, and maybe didn't want to. But now, with Shannon openly questioning whether she'll be invited back, one thing is becoming clear. Bravo is recalibrating, reshuffling, and quietly deciding who will carry season 20 and who won't. But the fans? They've already decided. Comments across TikTok, Instagram, and X are filled with viewers saying this is the rawest, most unfiltered Shannon has ever been. And they want more. They want her back. They want the tension. They want the fallout. They want the storyline to continue, because Real Housewives of Orange County thrives when its cast stops pretending and starts revealing. And Shannon's video was a revelation. Not glamorous, not polished, not edited for TV. Just real, painful, chaotic honesty, the kind Bravo hasn't captured in years. Still, what's hiding underneath this meltdown is a deeper truth Shannon hasn't said out loud. She is hurt. Hurt by Tamra. Hurt by the show. Hurt by the idea that she might have given everything. Her time, her emotional energy, her vulnerability, only to be left out of the next season. That uncertainty is what pushed her over the edge in that TikTok moment, where she stopped being a housewife and became a human being, finally saying the quiet part out loud. But here's the final twist. What Shannon thought would make her look weak actually made her look stronger than ever. Fans saw authenticity. They saw sincerity. They saw a woman who wasn't performing for cameras but processing real betrayal. And ironically, the very rant that Shannon feared might jeopardize her return might become the thing that secures it. Bravo loves a comeback story. Bravo loves unresolved drama. Bravo loves tension that cannot be faked. And Shannon versus Tamra, after all these years, all these seasons, all these broken reconciliations, is the storyline that refuses to die. Whether Shannon returns to season 20 or not, this moment will define her legacy on the show. The day she accidentally revealed the truth, unfiltered and unedited. The day a TikTok encounter became a Bravo headline. The day the world learned just how deep the cracks in the RHOC friendships truly run. And as fans wait for official casting news, one thing is certain. This saga isn't over. Not by a long shot. Because in Orange County, grudges don't fade, they evolve. And this one is just getting started.